Happy Hydrasession Happiness Day, everybody. We are so excited to kick off our quarterly Hydrasession Happiness event, okay? So if you are a first timer or if you've been around for quite some time as part of our Facebook family or part of our YouTube family, this is an event that we do quarterly because
the joys of technology. So our Hydrasession, yes, let's just do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Our Hydrasession event happens every
Did I disappear?
quarter. You did. You went away. That
was awesome. That was so awesome. Okay. All right. This is real. This is live, people. This is happening live. Okay. All right. Reset. Okay, welcome to our quarterly Hydrasession Happiness event that we do once a quarter. It is a super exfoliating beauty experience along with a super hydrating beauty experience. I dare say that most of you that are with us today are current Mary Kay customers, or you've at least experienced Mary Kay in some way, shape, or form prior to being on here today. I'm going to suggest to you that if you are somehow on here or listening in and you have never done any Mary Kay before, that you listen along, have fun, but do not do this on your skin, okay? I've got to do the legal disclaimers because I'm the lawyer of the group. Today, we're going to be using several different types of product in one sitting. If you have sensitive skin, we'll let you know when things are very strong that you may want to use it on your hand only. But if for example, you've already done charcoal mask with your beauty consultant in isolation, you've already done microdermabrasion with your beauty consultant in isolation, maybe revealing Radiance facial peel you've never done, you're going to do it for the first time today, then girl, have at it, okay? But like I said, if you've never done anything, or maybe you've only done one of the things before, just kind of use your caution and sensibility, knowing your level of sensitivity, okay? This is going to be an ultra exfoliating treatment and should not be done more than once every 3 months. Each product can be used individually on separate nights as part of your regular skincare regimen, and we'll talk about how we put it all together regularly. But using it all together, literally 4 times a year, once every quarter. And we actually do it, if you want to set your clock by the way we do it here together once a quarter, end of March, end of June, end of September, and end of December. We always do it on the last Monday at the end of the quarter. And so today being Monday, March 28th, end of the quarter, we're doing that today. But in general, you shouldn't be doing microdermabrasion and charcoal masking and facial peels on the same night, okay? So that's the second legal disclaimer. The third legal disclaimer is that, of course, everything we're going to use here today is going to be Mary Kay, all right? And Mary Kay actually formulates all of its products so that they can work together across different product lines. I do not recommend trying this super exfoliation treatment with other lines and mixing and mingling. So for example, if you're like, oh, I have a charcoal mask from some other brand, let me just mix it in and do a Hydrasession on my own at home. We officially do not recommend that. Okay. All right. So you should pretty much have samples of everything you're going to need for this evening that your consultant sent you. There's probably only one thing you do not have a sample of, and that is going to be you'll see that your consultant probably sent you a reminder of what we're going to go through, and I'm actually going to pull it up on screen here so that you guys can see it. That's how I disappeared last time, but this time it's going to be great. Okay, and so I'm going to pull it up on screen so that you guys can see that. These are the items we are going through, okay? And so you likely have as a sample there, you have eye makeup remover. Maybe your consultant sent you a little one, so you might have that. If not, that's okay. Don't worry. Anything you don't have, don't worry about it, okay? You're going to use the Timewise Repair Cleanser as the cleansing today. If you have a full-size cleanser of the 3D, your consultant may not have sent you cleanser. Totally fine. You can use the 3D cleanser that you normally use. You should see their little packets of microdermabrasion. We're actually only going to use the first one that says Refine this evening, so you can go ahead and pull that. You should have a packet or a full size of the charcoal mask if you have full size and you're following along with us. Okay. You're going to want to have your satin lips. If your consultant sent it to you in a beauty jar, I know I sent my people, and it says in a beauty jar, lips 1 and lip 2. For those of you that have full size of the satin lips, we're going to use both. You may have gotten Hydrogel Eye Patches as a sample. This is a full size. Your consultant may have sent you samples of that. Nobody got Nourishing Oil because this cannot be mailed, but we are going to use this and we're going to talk to you and show you about it. And then you have a packet that says Gel Renewing Mask, and we're going to use the full size here. For those of you that have full size and join us regularly for this, we've also got just some other things we've got here is our masking brush because we're doing 3 different masks today. I also have my oscillating supersonic skin vigorant brush ready to go. We've got, let's see what we've got here. We all have water next to us. All right. A bowl of water or whatever of water, a washcloth that can get wet. And I think that is it. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's it. All right.
We have Revealing Radiance facial peel as well.
We have Revealing Radiance facial peel. Thank you, Kim. All right. So we've got full size and you guys should have a little package of that. How did I miss that? Thank you. That's why I need my Hydrasession hostesses with me. Okay. Thank you guys for being amazing. Thank you, Alicia, Christine, and Kimberly for joining us today. Now, a couple of reminders. We are pretty much live on our YouTube channel regularly. We always have fun things going on here. And so make sure that you save the date. We will have our Mary Kay bingo going on in the first Monday of March. We'll be right back on this YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on YouTube, we'll be right back on this channel for our monthly bingo. And that happens on the first Monday of every single month. So this Monday, bingo night is on April 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so you can play along and win prizes. Okay. And then on, let's see, on Monday, April 18th, we're going to have our boosters, serums, and supplements OY event. And Alicia will be back sharing her Mary Kay Y story and telling about 2 of her favorite supplements and serums that we often use. And then on the 25th, April birthdays, it's your party. And late April babies, just like me, the Tauruses. So I think in April, we're celebrating Aries and Tauruses, okay? So be on the lookout for that. If you are an Aries or an early Taurus, we're going to be celebrating you on April 25th and featuring the pink mask. So we're super excited about the things coming up. Every single thing that we have coming up, if you're like, hey, I want to be a part of that, then connect with your beauty consultant and she will be happy to send you all the goodies so you can be a part of everything that we have going on. Okay. All right. We're going to be doing some live raffles throughout our event. We always love to give away free stuff when you come to a Mary Kay beauty experience. So you're like, Farah, how do I get into the raffle? Well, it's super easy. All you have to do is comment, okay? We don't want to just be talking to ourselves as the Hydrasession hostesses. Every single time you make a comment, our fabulous Kim Brown is going to be watching out for your comments. She's going to enter you into the wheel of names for our fabulous guests, and you're going to get entered to win, okay? And so let's make sure that you comment. We'll be asking you questions throughout. And the first question that we have for you as we get ready to get started is, have you ever heard of a Hydrasession before? And if so, what have you heard about it? Okay. So let us know if you'd heard about it. Really, before we started creating this, kind of putting it together during the pandemic, I had never heard of it. Okay. And so I love this. And I can't wait to see what you guys think. All right. Now, as we answer questions and hear what you guys have to say, another thing that you may want to have near you is kind of a pen and paper, because we're going to go through a lot of things. So when you try something on your skin or hear about something that you're like, wait a minute, I need to add this to my repertoire. Make sure you can let your beauty consultant know. You can always order directly with your beauty consultant or on her website. We do offer no contact delivery options. We'll make sure that you have it in your hot little hands as soon as possible. Okay, so let me know as we're getting started, have you ever heard of a Hydrasession before? And if so, what have you heard about it? Okay, so Rosie says she's not heard of one before, but she's excited to learn more. Seems like it might be for hydrating the skin. Rosie, that's so right. Okay, yes, let's talk about it. All right, we went through the products that we're going to be using, and you're exactly right. It's a super exfoliating experience combined with a super exfoliation. We're going to super exfoliate, like you're going to exfoliate everything, and then we're going to super hydrate. Okay, so you guys, let's get into it. Everything we do as it pertains to our skin, whenever you're with us, we're always going to start off with eye makeup remover. I'm like so passionate about this product, if you've heard me say, okay? I think the name eye makeup remover makes people think that you only need this if you wear eye makeup, but you don't. Every single one of us have little dust mites that live in our sheets and in our pillows, and they love a dirty eye area. If you have a full-size one or your consultant sent you one in a little beauty jar, you need to shake it up. Our Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover is simply made up of silicone and water, which do not naturally mix, okay? And so you want to shake it up to mix up that silicone and water. And you guys, we do not want to end up old ladies with no eyelashes, okay? So what does our eye makeup remover do? Gets rid of the dirt, the dust, all of that that's on our eye area. Now, I did wear eye makeup today, but even if you didn't wear eye makeup, I think you will be shocked at what's on your cotton. Even going to walk to the mailbox to check our mail, we are, things are being thrown at us, lawn, whatever, wind from outside, okay? And that gunk settles into our eye area, the pet dust and dander. And our lashes are there to make sure things don't get into our eyes, but we don't want that stuff to stay on our lashes. And so your eye makeup remover every single night before you go to sleep helps to get rid of that stuff that's lining on your lashes, trying to make you an old eyelashless lady, okay? And we don't want that for you. We want us all to have lashes, okay? It also has a conditioning agent for your eyelashes, which I think is amazing. Gently just pat around the eye area. Also, even as gentle as the cleanser we're about to do is, it's not gentle enough for the eye area. So I cleanse my eye area separately with my eye makeup remover, because what I don't want to do is take my cleanser and rub all around the eye area, okay? So ladies, it is time to cleanse, all right? Now you're going to see, we're going to do the Timewise Repair Cleanser, but like I said, if you have a full-size 3D cleanser, the 4-in-1 cleanser in either normal to dry or combination to oily, your consultant might not have sent you samples, so don't worry, you can use that too. So Kim, walk us through the Timewise Repair Cleanser, please.
I would love to, because this is the cleanser that I use every day. So most of us get started here in our Mary Kay journey on Timewise 3D, right? That is the workhorse of anti-aging skincare. But for those of us who are over 45, and already beginning to see some of the signs of aging, we might have graduated up to the Timewise Repair line, and I'm definitely one of those. So the same rules still apply. The first thing that you're going to do is you are going to wet your face, because this cleanser, just like the Timewise 3D, is activated by water. And just like with your Timewise 3D, a little goes a long way. And I'm inclined to say that with the Repair cleanser, even a little bit less goes a lot longer of the way. So you will not use everything that is in your packet for sure. And you want to just go with the same principles that we taught you all along. You want about a pea-sized portion, making sure that you are not using those worky fingers, your pointer and your thumb. You don't want to use those. I like to put mine on my ring finger just to be sure. So dot on the forehead, nose, and chin, one on each cheek. just to make sure that it's nice and evenly distributed and that we are not using too much. So if you have your Skin Vigorate brush, now's the time to dip that in that bowl of water and get to it. Otherwise, you're going to go ahead and use your fingers again, middle and ring fingers only, to make sure that all of those calluses and all those rough spots on those fingers are not doing the work that we're about to do with this super duper facial. With the Skin Vigorate brush, you are getting that extra special deep cleanse that is going to make your skin oh so happy. And of course, if you don't already have one, just know that if you get one anytime soon, it's going to come with a fantastic stand. Yes, thank you, Farah. A stand for your brush. That is the accessory to your Skin Vigorate brush that you didn't even know you needed. The special thing that I love so much about this cleanser is that it's so hydrating. It just feels incredibly silky going on and coming off. It does not have the same exfoliating properties, which for purposes of the Hydrasession is really kind of great because we're about to do all of the exfoliating. So this very moisturizing, very silky smooth, and super duper anti-aging cleanser is for sure my favorite.
I love that. It's my favorite too, Kim. And remember, we told you at the beginning when we were doing our legal disclaimers that all Mary Kay products can be used across all product lines. And so although I have not yet joined the 45 and over crew, I love the Foaming Repair Cleanser, and it is my cleanser of choice, even though I use Timewise 3D for everything else. And so I use the foaming cleanser. I use my Timewise 3D night cream and day cream. And then I use my Timewise 3D eye cream for now until I join the 45 and over crew. But I love the foaming facial cleanser. It is amazing. It is part of the Timewise Repair line, which is our advanced anti-aging line. But again, even if you just love it, you can take that. Okay. If you use the 3D, then of course you did your 4-in-1 cleanser, ... go up and out. All right, ladies, once you have rinsed the cleanser off, we get to do the next part of our super exfoliating experience. Again, many of you have tried this in isolation, but we're going to get to do it as the first step of the exfoliating portion of our Hydrasession, and that is our Microdermabrasion Refine. Now, you might have gotten 2 packets for the Microdermabrasion. We're only going to use the Refine, which is the first part today. Christine is going to walk us through it. Christine, take it away.
Yes, thank you, Farah. I absolutely love this Timewise Microdermabrasion Refine. It is an advanced exfoliator using key exfoliating ingredients used by dermatologists to immediately energize skin by effectively removing dead skin cells from inside and around the edges of your pores. So I don't know if you can see my pores now, but my pores used to be extremely large, okay? But now that I've been using my microdermabrasion at least twice a week in the mornings, and sometimes in the evenings, I absolutely love it. So you're just gonna take just a little bit on your middle finger and dab on your cheeks, your forehead, your chin, and scrub. You can instantly feel the exfoliating beads scrubbing the dead surface of your skin cells off magically. Just so soothing and therapeutic. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Now, you guys, this is something I traditionally do on Mondays, okay? So as we go through, we're going to let you know how do we use this in isolation on Mondays. On Mondays, we micro, okay? So typically, we would do micro on Mondays. Another thing I wanted to mention, because people often ask me this, can you do microdermabrasion with your brush? Yes. On a day where I'm doing super exfoliation, I'm not going to, okay? I'm just going to use my fingers because we're also going to mask. We're also going to facial peel. And it's pretty strong with the brush. But on a typical Micro Monday where I'm only doing microdermabrasion step 1 and step 2, so every single Monday, it's Mondays I micro, Wednesdays I charcoal, Fridays is facial peel Fridays. You're going to do all those products today, but on a typical Monday, I would do my microdermabrasion immediately after my cleanser, just like we're doing today. And I actually use my brush on Micro Monday, but I'm not using my brush because it would be too strong for today. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to add about the microdermabrasion, Christine?
Nope, I think you've covered it.
All right, awesome. Those are aluminum oxide crystals you're feeling. So, safe enough to use about once a week, maybe twice if you have really uneven skin tone. But again, traditionally, you would not do micro alongside any other products, even though we are today because it's our quarterly Hydrasession event. And you do it once a week. And if you need something easy to remember, Micro Mondays. Okay. So I absolutely love, love, love that. All right. Whoop, whoop. Micro Mondays. Yes. Okay. So the next thing we do and that we're going to do today is our charcoal mask. Now, typically it would be charcoal Wednesdays. Okay. Alicia's going to walk us through our charcoal mask. You guys should have a little charcoal mask packet there. She's going to walk you through the charcoal mask. And again, many of you have done this in isolation. Make sure you get all your little exfoliating beads off, right? Sometimes those beads are hard to get off. Okay. But we got all our exfoliating beads off. And now, my friends, it's time to mask. Alicia, take it away.
All right, so you should see a clear proof mask, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open it, and you're going to use those same 2 middle fingers, and you're going to dot on your forehead, dot on your nose, dot on your chin and your 2 cheeks, and you're going to gently spread it across your face. You're probably going to use the entire pack. You will see that we are all using the masking brush here. And this is a silicone brush. So when you open your mask, you may instantly, as soon as you start putting it on, smell rosemary and mint. We have rosemary and mint extract within the charcoal mask. So charcoal actually acts as a magnet. And what it's going to do, especially those that have oily skin, it's going to pull out all those oils, and it's also going to open up those pores. So it's going to take out all those impurities that you have on your skin from the day. I like to do this about once a week. You can do it up to twice a week, but I enjoy doing it once a week.
All right. Yes, I have oily skin. So on Wednesdays, I charcoal. And on Sunday, I do my pink mask, which also helps with oily skin. What is pink mask, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. We will be doing a pink mask beauty experience with our April birthdays, but it don't have to be your birthday in April. You can still do a pink mask beauty experience with us on Monday, the last Monday in April. So connect with your beauty consultant so that you can try the pink mask. People often ask me what's the difference between pink mask and charcoal. If you're more concerned about the texture of your skin, pink mask it. If you're more concerned about how your skin looks, let's charcoal mask it. Okay. Combination, you're going to have velvety soft skin along with smaller pores. All right. Brittany's representing Rosie's. Oh, Alicia's got a whole entire fan club. Yes, we're here for it. All right, you guys, we got to let our charcoal mask dry a little bit. So while we let our charcoal mask dry, you're going to have the opportunity to meet your Hydrasession hostesses. And we're going to be sharing with you some of the things we love about Mary Kay from a business perspective. And so you let us know what are some of the things you love. Like we already heard from Brittany, she loves the charcoal mask. What are some of your favorite products? So we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves, how we got started in Mary Kay. And what are some of our favorite things as we let our masks dry? Okay, so I will start first. My name is Farrah Fontaine. I think I've talked to or had conversations with many of you. I started my Mary Kay business on April 1st, on Friday, April 1st. Will be 14 years as a Mary Kay brand ambassador. I have never stayed at any job for 14 years as a grown-up, okay? And so for 14 years, I have had the privilege of building my Mary Kay business, leading the amazing women that comprise the Ferris Firecrackers family and our offspring organization, which is the Dare to Dream family. And so it's just been a privilege and a pleasure. But if you had told me 14 years ago that I would be on screen doing this right now, I would have thought you'd lost your mind. When I started my Mary Kay business, I was practicing law full time. I was working for one of the largest law firms in the country, teaching Sunday school at my church, and I thought it would be a great idea to add a business. Why did I think that? My cousin, who lives in Connecticut, called me and invited me to experience Mary Kay products, and I fell in love with the products. And I also ended up meeting her national sales director. Her national sales director and I had gone to high school together, you guys. I found out when I met her national sales director that she was the youngest national sales director in Mary Kay history, youngest Mary Kay millionaire in Mary Kay history, a former teacher turned Mary Kay millionaire. And I thought to myself, you went to law school and you owe people $1 million. And this woman's selling lipstick and she's made $1 million. What's wrong with this picture? And so that day, you guys, I left her house and I said, I don't know what Mary Kay's all about, but I'm going to give it a shot. I was very nervous. I was very scared. I was extremely concerned about what people would think of me. Okay. And my mom thought I had lost my mind. I started on April 1st. So she thought it was an April Fool's Day joke. All right. But it was not. Okay. And so my mother was, one of the least excited people for me that you had ever met in your life. My mother was not feeling it. She did not think it was a good idea. And she wasn't excited. Okay. So that was a little deflating. I'm not going to lie to you. And I almost turned back. You know, you're kind of used to listening to what your mom says, right? Okay. And so I almost turned back. But here is what I knew. I knew that I wanted the type of life that I lead right now. And I didn't know if Mary Kay was going to be the vehicle to get me there. I actually thought Mary Kay was going to be a stop and a bump on the road to there, but I knew I wanted freedom. I knew I wanted flexibility. I knew I wanted something that would fit around my lifestyle when I built a family and had kids and things like that. And you guys, I knew I wanted fun in my life. Being a lawyer is not fun. Okay. Mary Kay offers me a lot more fun. It has offered me freedom. It has offered me flexibility. I get to, as long as I have my laptop, I have done beauty experiences from Amsterdam. I have done beauty experiences from Spain. We're scheduled to go to Mexico City in a little bit with one of my best friends. As long as I have my laptop, I can work my business. In my regular traditional legal job, I didn't have that type of flexibility. When I decide I don't want to work, I don't work. When I want to do more, I do more, right? We make 50% on everything that we sell. So I just look at what is my focus? How much do I want to sell? And I align my work and my values and my time accordingly. So you guys, I am so grateful that even though I was scared, even though my mother was completely against it, even though I was super worried about what people would think, even though I was way too busy for a Mary Kay business, I started literally just to make a little extra money on the side so I could figure out like what I wanted to be when I grew up, because I knew I didn't want to be a lawyer working at a law firm. I had the balance to kind of incorporate all the other important things in my life. And then ultimately, I chose to pursue Mary Kay as a career. So today, my full-time job is helping women like all of you love the skin they're in, and women that have chosen to build a Mary Kay business like all of our fabulous Hydrasession Hostesses, put extra money in their pocket and help the rest of you love the skin they're in. And so I'm so grateful. And I love too that we make 50% on everything that we sell, like I said, because the product's washing down the drain every day. Boop, boop, okay. And so that's a consistent source of income coming in. Yes. All right. And I love it. And so that is me. Okay. So we got a little more time to let our charcoal mask dry. So you're going to meet our other Hydrasession hostess, Miss Kim, and then you'll meet our other Hydrasession hostesses while we have our facial peel on in a minute. Okay. So Kim, tell us a little bit about your Mary Kay journey.
Yes, ma'am. So I am here in Cleveland, Ohio, where we just got punked because we thought it was going to be spring, and it is decidedly winter. It is firmly winter today. Very cold. I started my business 1.5 years ago, and I kind of stepped into this. This was the surprise pivot ever for me. I had never gone to a Mary Kay Beauty experience before. I'd never tried the products. I had certainly never sold anybody anything before, and was quite frankly always the person that when someone came to me with a sales pitch, it was like, not interested. I don't care what it is. This could be the life-changing thing forever. I don't want to hear about it. And I came into this business really just deciding to take a chance on myself, knowing that if it didn't work, it didn't work. I mean, I had spent more of an initial investment on some shoes that I still have in my closet that are quite fierce, but oof, the pain on that pinky toe. And they've been sitting there and not sending me checks every month and not empowering me and not making me feel good about myself. So why not? I took a chance. And a year and a half later, I am so grateful that I made that decision to, kind of start this business and have this side hustle, this plan B, which I hope to turn into a plan A, very much like Farah. By day, I am an arts educator and administrator for Cleveland Public Schools. I am passionate about education. I am passionate about helping young people to become their best selves. And what's really, really cool about this community that I find myself a part of is that I get to continue that work here. And it's a reciprocal experience here. So like Farah said, I work very hard and take very seriously my job to help empower women. It's bigger than skincare. It's bigger than makeup. To make every woman feel strong and supported and loved and lifted and wrapped in, kind of this support sisterhood that exists here. And that's something that is really inherent to the Mary Kay business model in this family run business. We as a team, we encourage each other. We help one another. There are endless sources of education. The minute that someone asks me a question, a customer or a sister consultant, there are 5 different places that I can go to get an answer. There's constantly someone pouring into us. And the surprise that comes out of it all is I'm a stronger person. I'm a better woman because of this journey, because of this community. I now know how to set a goal and then go for it. My time management is better than it has ever been because I am figuring out how to do it all, how to make it fit into my life. And it's the blessing that I did not know that I needed when I took this chance a year and a half ago.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Sherry wants you to come to Atlanta. It's 80 degrees, but I got you, Sherry. It's like almost 90 in Florida. Okay. It's almost too hot over here. All right. So Kim, we're going to satin lips, right? Sugar scrub. All right. Take us through it.
We are going to do all of those things. We're going to take off our mask and do so. Are we putting the sugar scrub on first?
Exactly. And then we're going to take it all off together.
I mean, that's fine. We can do that. Sure, we'll do it your way.
Live.
Yeah, totally live. So step 1 in the 2-step satin lips process is the exfoliation. So if you got a beauty jar, it probably says lips 1 or SL1 or satin lips 1 or something like that. And that is the sugar scrub. Now, I got assigned to this, but I know that this is one of Alicia's favorites. It is absolutely heavenly in terms of the way that it smells, in terms of the way that it tastes, as well as the outcome, which is super, super smooth, kissable lips. Now, Farah, the lawyer, is going to come on here and tell us that we are not supposed to eat it. So I'll just let you know that Farah's going to say that we're not supposed to eat it. Good luck. It's made out of sugar. So, I mean, but like I said, it does an outstanding job of exfoliating very, very gently those lips that can sometimes get a little grungy after a few weeks of nonstop lip gloss and biting cold winds here in Ohio. So once you scrub that on, You can even rub your lips together and really just get it in. Eventually, those sugar crystals will begin to dissolve. And that's when you know it's time to take it off. And when we do, we're going to take it all off. So we're going to take off that satin lip scrub, as well as very carefully and thoroughly removing our charcoal mask. Those of you who are at home doing this, you are at such an advantage because you are probably standing over a sink and you certainly don't have a bunch of people watching you attempt to get all of this mask off. So yay you, but make sure that you get it all off. And we're gonna move on to the next step in our exfoliation.
All right. I love you guys. When you're looking at a mask, you're looking at how easily does it go on and how easily does it come off. You've probably maybe tried other masks where they're actual peels. And in a minute, we're going to do our facial peel. And even though the name says peel, it's still not a peel. All of our Mary Kay masks, whether it's the pink mask, the charcoal mask, all of that, they are wipe off. Okay. So really easy to put on, comes off pretty easily, right? I like to use like a dark little cloth here because, you know, it turns black after I do my charcoal mask. Okay. And so comes off really easily and just feels so good. Taking care of your skin is a form of self-love. So I would like to do this quarterly and have those extra steps of skincare. And of course, the lip scrub is amazing. Yes, Sherry loves the lip scrub. Okay. Especially for you guys in your cold climates. God bless you. The lip scrub is amazing. All right. So next we're going to put on our Hydrogel Eye Patches. Is that correct? Before we do our Revealing Radiance facial peel?
Yes, Farrah. My wet fingertips is trying to get the mouse moving. All right. So next we're going to put on our luscious Hydrogel Eye Patches. And you want to be very careful in picking them up because they're extremely delicate. So you're going to take the smallest edge and put it in the under your inner eye area, like so. And the bigger edge on the other eye. All right. And some of us can feel the tingling instantaneously. I absolutely love it. So these Hydrogel Eye Patches instantly revive. They're shimmery pink under eye gel pads that deliver a refreshing burst of hydration to tired, puffy eyes. You'll see benefits by using these just for 20 minutes twice a week, making me time a lot easier to find. And they just feel like little pillows underneath your eyes. I love them.
And I love using these before the facial peel because the facial peel is probably the strongest product we're going to use today. And you certainly don't want the facial peel around that eye area. So again, traditionally it'd be Micro Monday, Charcoal Wednesday, Facial Peel Friday. So on Facial Peel Friday, I also always do my Hydrogel Eye Patches around my eyes. And when we apply our facial peel in a minute, it helps to kind of make sure that my facial peel does not get into that eye area. So I got some charcoal on my nose. Okay, so you guys should see the little packet that says Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Like we said, this is the strongest product. So if you know you have sensitive skin, you've never done the facial peel, this might be the one you do on the back of your hands, or maybe only do like on your chin or a little part. But if you've done it before, or you're like, girl, my skin can handle anything, then let's rock and roll. All right, so Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Christine, you're walking us through that too, right?
Yes, awesome. Yes, I love the Radiance facial peel. It's absolutely silky and soothing, and this is also a part of our Timewise repair line. So I use this on Fridays because I'm following Farrah's guidance, and facial peel Fridays, it helps me remind myself that it's time to facial peel. So I put a little bit on my forehead, dot on my cheek and chin, and go in outward motions. And I'm really just putting a little bit on today because my skin has been feeling a little sensitive, so I'm just being very gentle with it today. And in this Radiance facial peel, it harnesses the power of glycolic acid to eliminate dead skin cells. Due to this superstar ingredient, skin's own natural renewal process is enhanced and younger looking. More radiant skin is revealed. Utilizes gentle effectiveness of this at-home chemical peel to see skin that looks rejuvenated. I absolutely I love it. So I also get to tell you my eye story, which actually begins, believe it or not, almost 10 plus years ago. I was selling Mary Kay on and off, whenever I wanted to, no big deal. You need this, girl? Okay, I'll get that to you. Basically, I was just playing with my Mary Kay business until almost 3 years ago, I started building my business consistently under Farrah Lee Fontaine. I mean, absolutely amazing. I have never been led by such a fearless leader in all of my career. By day, I'm an SBE compliance manager, and I'm very passionate about my job. I love helping small business enterprises move through the process, the bureaucratic governmental process, and seeing people, accomplish and get opportunities. But there is nothing I love more than helping women win. And that's what this business does for me. I started realizing that I can make a difference in women's lives. And that is so, so rewarding. I mean, I can't even express how excited I am about that. And then also, I want to give you the heart of Mary Kay. It started by a woman, for women, and for more than 58 years, Mary Kay has been empowering women to be their own bosses, to be self-starters, and to be who they truly want to be. The core value of Mary Kay is faith first, family second, and career third. Mary Kay Inc. and the Mary Kay Ash Foundation have donated over $57 million to help end domestic violence. The Mary Kay Ash Foundation has donated over $27 million in grants to cancer research. I can't think of a more of an amazing company than working for someone like Mary Kay. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, Christine, for sharing. All right, we got a few more minutes while we wait for our facial peel to dry. How are you guys liking that peel? It's the most tingly of them, okay? Tingling good, burning bad, but it does get a little tingly, so I love that one. All right, and we get to meet our fabulous Hydrasession hostess, Miss Alicia Nelson. Tell us a little bit about your Mary Kay journey and what you love the most about being a brand ambassador with Mary Kay.
Hi. So I absolutely love Mary Kay. I speak it and I breathe it. Just like Kim, I started my Mary Kay business about 1.5 years ago. Actually, 3 or 4 days before I actually had my wedding day. I don't really know why I started it. It was kind of just like, okay, let's start this thing. But I do know that I absolutely loved the product. I did attend a couple of sessions, just like you guys have, as well as held my own. And the product is just amazing. It's high quality, very high concentrated, and Mary Kay really does their research before putting their lines out to customers. And I also really, really love the fact that Mary Kay, I will never forget the very first box I had, I saw packing peanuts, and I am a science teacher for 6th and 7th grade students. So for me, I have a science background, and I'm like, oh, packing peanuts are not good for the environment. Thank God I did not call the company and complain, because believe it or not, our packing peanuts, if you put them underwater, they actually dissolve, which is fantastic. So kudos to Mary Kay. I absolutely love it. So after I started my business, it started going and going. And then honestly, I became a mom. So I found out I was pregnant, and I recently had my child in January. And Mary Kay just fit my life. I have been able to, since he was 2.5, 3 weeks old, work my business. I was even working my business while I was in labor. I needed the distraction, believe it or not.
That's a bit extreme, and legal disclaimer, we don't require that.
Yes, we don't do that. But true life, it just fits. So I wouldn't trade my business for the world. It is fantastic. The women here are amazing. They were there for me through my wedding. They were there for me through my birth, and they will always have my back. And it's an amazing sisterhood. So yes. All right. So before we take our Revealing Radiance facial peel off, what we're going to do is we did the scrub for our lips. We're going to do the second part, which is our lip balm. You're going to have probably a little container that's going to either say Satin Lips or SL or Lips 2. This is the second part. And what it's going to do is it's going to put all of that moisture that you took out when you exfoliated back into your lips. And it goes on very smoothly, and I just love the feeling on my lips. Don't you? All right. And you can go ahead and leave it on. I like to use this every now and then when my lips, I mean, I'm here in South Florida, so I don't get chapped lips much, but up in Connecticut where I used to be, I wish I had this, but I use it every now and then when my lips feel dry as well. So go ahead and you can wipe away your facial peel.
And we're going to take our hydrogel eye patches off.
Yes. Oh, yeah. See, they're so light, you don't even notice them. Perfect. And you'll wipe away everything here. And then once you have
and again, what I love, you guys, it's sorry, go ahead, Alicia.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just going to tell them the next step. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the next step, since
I was just saying it's a peel, but the name, everybody thinks it's a peel, but it's not. It's a wipe off.
Yes, it is a wipe off. All right. So once you have that off, what you're going to do is you're going to want to moisturize. You will not have the Nourishing Oil, but I highly recommend it. It was the very first product I purchased. This is our Naturally brand, so it's our Naturally line, and this is the Nourishing Oil. This I like to use as not only a moisturizer, but I also use it on my cuticles as well as my dead ends on my hair. It's multi-purpose, which is fantastic, and a little 1 to 2 drops goes a very long way. And the best part is it smells like a tropical island. So I'm going to dot on my nose, dot on my forehead, dot on my cheeks, and I'm going to gently rub upwards. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to be using the moisturizer. So whatever moisturizer you have, you may have the day, you may have the night cream. I'm using the Nourishing Oil for my moisturizer.
All right, you guys, this Nourishing Oil is part of our Mary Kay Naturally line. And the Mary Kay Naturally line is eco certified, okay? Which means this cannot be transferred. The properties are cannot put it packet and mail it to you. So you're not going to have that. But as part of our hydro session, we do typically use the Nourishing Oil. Okay, you guys are all frozen. Am I frozen? Maybe not. Am I frozen?
You're going in and out. Yeah.
Fun times. Fun times. Okay. All right. So did you guys get any of that? Why we can't ship them the Nourishing Oil? Okay. All right. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Like Alicia said, if you don't have the Nourishing Oil, whatever night cream of Mary Kay you have, whether the Timewise 3D or the Timewise Repair Night Cream with encapsulated retinol, you can go ahead and use that to moisturize. And doesn't your skin feel amazing? Super exfoliation, microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, the facial peel, and then super hydration, our satin lips, balm, our hydrogel eye patches, now putting the nourishing oil or moisturizing. And what seals in all the moisture, and the only mask we have that you can sleep with, and you all are going to sleep with it tonight, is our moisture gel renewing mask. Again, in between each of my mask uses and facial peels, I've wiped off my silicone little masking brush. However, you can use this masking brush for all the masks, okay? And we're going to literally apply our hydrogel gel renewing mask. This mask is great to lock in hydration. I typically also do this on facial peel Fridays and sleep with this mask on Friday nights because my facial peel is one of the strongest products that I do. I love to just lock in the hydration because when we do all that super exfoliation, it's great. We literally took off everything by the time we microdermed and charcoal masked and facial peeled, but we also remove a little bit of moisture from our skin. So to lock in and seal the moisture, we're going to do our hydrogel mask, our gel renewing mask. We're going to literally sleep with it. And then you guys are going to text your consultant tomorrow and tell her how amazing your skin feels. Ladies, give yourselves a round of applause. You have completed your very first or maybe your 10th Hydra session. Okay, we're going to give away some free stuff. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things, but I need to know, what was your favorite product that you tried today? And you can have 1 or 2 or 3. I feel like Sherry's was the satin lips because she had to pause so she could go kiss her husband. Okay, Sherry, we're here for it. Okay, all right. Melissa, very smooth. All right, so let us know, and this is also a chance to get into the raffle that we're about to do. What was your favorite products you tried today? While they're telling us that in the comments, our Hydrasession hostesses are going to let you know what is their favorite product. Okay, so Kim, you might have mentioned this, but what is your favorite product?
My favorite on this day, and kind of my all-time favorite, is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. It was the one that I was the most afraid to try because every single word in the description felt like danger, danger, Will Robinson. And then when I finally did try it, I was like, oh my gosh, like Sherry, where have you been all of my life? My skin is so smooth. So Revealing Radiance Facial Peel for the win.
Awesome. All right, Christine, what is your favorite product?
Everything. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Although I do love everything, I have come to love this naturally nourishing oil. It is absolutely amazing. And my skin is really oily. But when I use this, all I feel is moisture. All I feel is dewiness. Nothing heavy. So that's what does it for me.
All right, Alicia, I think I know what your answer is, but what was your favorite product? What is your favorite product?
Of course, it's the naturally oil, but since it's Christine's, I'll do the satin lips too.
The satin lips. Okay, that's your favorite product. I love it. All right, my favorite product, I'm going to actually go back to the beginning in the foaming facial cleanser in the Timewise Repair. Today is probably my favorite product today. I just love it. It smells so good. It's so nice and foamy. Brittany's indecisive because she likes everything. I like everything too. But I think I love that foaming facial cleanser. Sherry, the lip scrub and balm facial peel and mask. Of course, we have a fabulous travel roll-up bag so you can hold all your Mary Kay goodies. Okay, now this bag, you guys, is so fabulous that when I say the word travel roll-up bag, even if you're in your bathroom, okay, at home, watching us on YouTube, you have to say, ooh, ah. So this is our travel roll-up bag. Ooh, ah. The pockets are clear so that you use it. Hold on, I'm going to solo myself. Hydrasession hostesses, we'll be right back. Okay, so that they can see this, okay? So we can see it, and when we see things, we use them, you guys. What happens to things we don't see? Out of sight, out of mind. And so the way that I pack my travel roll-up bag is in this first pocket, I have my full Miracle Set 3D. Like I said, I usually use my Timewise Repair Cleanser, but I use everything else 3D. I have my eye makeup remover, which we use today, along with the micellar water. I have my supplements. So on Mondays, I micro, on Wednesdays, I charcoal, on Fridays is Facial Peel Friday, along with the gel renewing mask. I sleep with it on Friday. And then the satin hands and satin lips. A true exfoliating experiment. I also do the satin hands, which is a 3-step treatment to help keep your hands nice and soft, along with, of course, the satin lips we do today. You guys, if you choose to take home everything we tried today, you're going to get a travel roll-up bag for free. You can contact your consultant for the deals of the day, what that all looks like, and she will let you know the deals and all of that good stuff, okay? Okay, yes, Brittany says that would have been perfect when I was younger competing in dance. My makeup was everywhere. And her caboodle, she took it back to the caboodle, y'all. Okay, I love it. I love it. All right. So we hope you had an amazing time. Our goal is always to bless women and just help you love the skin that you're in. So we are grateful that you guys joined in with us. We're going to give away some free stuff. You can contact your consultant for anything that you tried today that you may want to add to your skincare regime and repertoire. Of course, you can connect with her to have a beauty experience. You can always earn free stuff by being a hostess, or maybe you were intrigued by some of the things that we mentioned that we love about Mary Kay from a business perspective. And you're like, I've been thinking about a Mary Kay business, or I hadn't really thought of a Mary Kay business, but now I am thinking of that. We do have a sweet deal in March. When you start a Mary Kay business in March, because Ferris Firecrackers is working on our pink Cadillac, we're giving away free pink masks for everybody that is a decision maker and gets their business started in the month of March. You're going to get a free pink mask just for making your decision in the month of March, helping to move us closer to that pink Cadillac. So if you're ready, that's great. You also we love you for supporting your beauty consultant, whether you just decide to stay a customer. If you think of some women that would enjoy some products and experience like we did today, then connect your beauty consultant to those women. Text her and say, oh my gosh, my friend Sally, my friend Susie, you got to call her. Here's her name and her number. We love to be connected to other women that are like you. Okay. So if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the comments. We hope that you had fun, and we're going to give away 3 free things for 3 fabulous women. Okay. Are we ready, Miss Kim? Kim, thank you so much for doing the raffle. It makes a huge, huge difference. Thank you. All righty. So our first winner, is... Oh, yes, Miss Sherry. All right, Miss Sherry, it pays to comment. Thank you for interacting with us this evening. So Miss Sherry is our first winner, and Kim is her fabulous beauty consultant. Who's our next winner? Whoop, whoop. Yes. Yay, Sherry. All right. Our next winner is Brittany. Oh my gosh, she was just commenting. Yay, congratulations, Brittany. And Alicia is her fabulous Mary Kay beauty consultant. So Alicia, you're one of our prize winners. All right, and our third winner. Woohoo! So far we've got Sherry, we've got Brittany. Congratulations. And we've got Rosie. Woohoo! See, Rosie, it pays to support the people. Yes. All right. Well, we're so excited. Alicia's 2 of your guests were winners. You guys, thank you again. We hope you had a great night. We look forward to helping to continue to love the skin you're in, or helping your girlfriends and friends and family love the skin they're in, or welcoming you to the Mary Kay family if you decide to do that and get your free pink mask in the month of March. Thank you to my Hydrasession hostesses. You guys always make us look so good. I'm so grateful. Kim, Alicia, Christine, thank you for the consultants that were in the comments as well, entering prizes and answering questions and interacting with us. Congratulations, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you.
Bye.